G'day YouTubers and welcome to another video. I thought I'd go out and do some fishing just east of Stradbroke since I've been doing the east of Stradbroke series, and I thought I'd do some fishing there and just show you what the reality of it's all like. So that's what I did. We took off from Raby Bay as usual, headed out over the South Passage Bar, and we had just wonderful weather for it. It was the first really decent bit of weather we've had all year where I haven't had to work. We picked up some live bait, we tried at the Cathedrals, and then we moved on to another spot. I've covered all these spots either in previous episodes of the East of Stradbroke series, or I will be covering them in the next few videos, next one or two videos to finish the series. So anyway, let's have a look and see what the fishing was like on the day. We departed Raby Bay a little bit after first light, but well before sunrise, on what was intended to be an overnighter offshore. As I said, the idea was to go out and fish east of Stradbroke and then decide where we're going to anchor up for the night, offshore of course, then fish into the night, wake up early in the morning, do some more fishing, come home. That plan changed and I'll explain why at the end of the video, but we got off to a good start. We were going through the Rouse Channel as the sun started to poke its head above the horizon. And as we came out of the Rouse Channel and headed over towards Amity to go out the south channel of the South Passage Bar, the sun was pretty well up. Before we get into the actual trip itself, I just want to add a little bit to the boating safety videos that I've been doing and just show you the weather forecast when we went out, which was on Thursday the 24th. As you can see, it was a great forecast and the actuality was pretty much on the forecast, even a bit below. So it would have been a terrific overnighter. And as I've said in all those videos, the other thing to check when you're looking at the wave height and the wind is the wave period. And we had a wave period of about 10 seconds on that particular day. The significant wave height, as you can see from the Brisbane Wave Monitoring graph, was about 1 metre. So if you've been following my boating safety tips, you know from the significant wave height that the majority of the waves are going to be 0.4, 0.5 of a metre high, and the worst possible wave we should expect to get in a 24-hour period is maybe 3 waves at 2 metres, and with a 10-second period, all of that was going to be pretty much unnoticeable. So anyway, on with the show, and once we got through the bar, which was really a nothing crossing, it was so calm that if you didn't know where the channel was, you couldn't tell from the waves because there was barely any white water. So it was one of those days that it was extra safe to go across if you knew where the channel was. And once we got out there, the first stop was the bait ground to pick up some live bait. We might be off, and so if you don't get anything on the first drop, we'll move again.
Good size.
Yes, nice one.
One more drop, eh?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so lots down here now. Oh, we're over the mother load. You want some? Oh, geez, should be. We're coming off them now. You should have still been in them. If you're not got anything, go straight back down. If you want to go any more, we'll have to go back. I think we just came off the edge of them. When I say go, there's some around 10 metres down and there's some on the bottom. Wait for it. Coming into a heavier patch. I'll just go forward a bit more, I think. Yeah, okay, you can drop when you're ready. Mostly around the 10 metre mark. So about halfway to the bottom. Oh, he's not bad size. Take him. Okay. Still over him, about 10 metres. Some down towards the bottom too. Yeah, go all the way. They're down about 15 metres now, the ones we're coming into. Hey?
I just had a big pull. I think a fish might have grabbed it or...
Yeah, we'll go down again. Yeah, I think there might be some fish down there feeding.
Yeah, a few on down there.
Whoa, oh, tangled again. Yep. I think we might be too far off them, so if you want any more, we'll have to go back. Yeah. Otherwise, oh, got a lot. Look at that. I think so, yeah. Yep.
Optimist. Remind me to turn the bait tank back on when we get there.
Now that was a critical comment because my bait tank's not set up to feed water in when the boat's in motion. The intake for it faces backwards. You can set them up to feed the water in, mine isn't. So I turn it off when I'm travelling along. If I'm going a really long distance, you have to stop from time to time and just give it a bit of a run to refresh the water. But we weren't going that far, so I turned it off. All I had to do was turn it back on when we got there.
You got a fish rag?
Yeah. On the esky behind me.
It's small. Oh, this is just dropped off. Oh, a grinner or something. A grinner.
Oh.
Grinner?
No.
What is that?
Sergeant Major or something?
Sergeant Baker?
Sergeant Baker?
I was right, it was a Sergeant Baker, and it was the biggest one I've ever caught, I think. At least the biggest one I can remember catching, although I didn't catch it. Anyway, from what I've read, Sergeant Baker is variously described as a really good table fish or rubbish. Since I've never tasted it and I didn't know which it was, I decided we'd take it home and try it out. If it was no good, it could always be crab bait.
Oh, I don't think it's real big. A bit hard to tell with this rod. You've got a good drag on it, and it's 80 pound line, so you can reef up a pretty good fish. No, he's not pulling too hard. He's undersized, I think.
One of the small fish, there's big fish.
That's right. And they took both baits.
Is that a paternoster?
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to see what he is. 33, so not much too small.
Another bite there. Paul. Hang on.
Yeah, he's interested. Oh. Yeah, now I'm on. What are you doing?
Not much. Was that a paternoster or was it just...
No, that's just the rig. Double hook with the snell. Ah, geez, I almost lost him. I think I did. He's gone, I think. I'll bring it in and check the bait and toss it again anyway.
Good bite.
There, it was a good bite.
Where's the smell of hook?
Oh shit, he's taken it. He bit the line. I'm having a bad day with that. There's 2 trips now in a row. I'm just getting bitten off.
You might notice in the live bait tank that all of our large live bait is now laying on the bottom dead. Now cast your mind back to what I said a few minutes ago in the video when I asked Brad to remind me to turn it back on when we stopped. Well, that was important because I forgot and so did he. Consequently, all the larger fish died for lack of oxygen before we remembered and turned it back on. That's really important when you've got a lot of fish in your live bait tank, is to keep that water pumping through. Never mind, it was fresh bait and we did use all the dead ones anyway.
Let's see what I got.
Very, very small stuff. Something on it.
Yeah, I'm on. I think.
I'll just throw this little bit of footage in to show you how calm and clear the water was when you get out to about the 90 metre line. Beautifully clear water. Inside the bay, it was chocolate all the way to the bar and even a bit beyond the bar. But by the time we got out to 90 metres, crystal clear. Beautiful. We weren't getting much down at the Cathedrals and Brad wanted to try up the 29s, so I decided what we'd do was move up towards the 29s, but we'd try all the marks that were east of Stradbroke on the way up. First mark we got to was the wide ground, and we fished that. Ended up finding the fish a bit south of the mark. Had to look around for them, as I usually say with the marks I give out, that you've got to look for the fish. But we did find them.
Just, I won't tighten the drag.
Oh, shit, no, don't tighten your drag. Never tighten your drag. He'll get tired before you do. Well, yeah, it's the risk you got to take.
Got a net ready.
Oops. Doesn't sound like it's any urgency.
What's that?
The way he's taking drag.
Oh, yeah, no.
But yes, I have got it ready.
Won't get much line on him.
No,
I'll just tighten it a little bit.
he's a pretty good one.
Oh. Oh.
That's what we came out here for.
What we can for.
Alright, I think we're drifted out of the zone, so I'll get this line up out of your road.
Relax on him. I'm not going to go too hard on him. Got the neck hold up.
Yeah. He's taking a bit on you too. He took a bit of line before you wake up too.
Oh, I had the line with him. The GoPro on?
Hmm?
The camera on?
Yeah.
Oh, get a bit on him now.
Yeah.
We've got a clear deck.
Yeah.
Let me just drop that rod off there in case he wants to run around the boat.
If he does, I'll grab the rods.
How close is that net looking?
Yeah, I'm ready with it. Think you're an optimist. And no colour yet. All I can see is line going down.
Yeah, I was just looking at the rod, the line, and I thought, must be getting close.
I think he'd like to have another run when he gets up and sees the bait.
Depends what he is, I suppose, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Coming up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still a bit of line there, though.
Yeah. Like I said, you're an optimist. There's a lot of line up still.
There's a lot of line in there.
Yeah.
I'll just, oh no, still wait.
Yeah.
Just went slack there for a second. Don't get too hard on it. That drag's about right, isn't it?
Yeah, I can see colour now.
What we got?
I don't know, he's a long way down. I can see colour. Snapper. Here's a nice one. Oh, here's a nice one. Oh, big humpy too. Oh, he's a beauty. Hey. Hey.
Yeah, put him in the boat. Oh.
You don't want him dropping over? Good one. Well, that's made up for the rest, hasn't it?
That's made up for a bit.
Yeah.
Where do you get him here? Behind the eye here?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I go in.
There.
Yeah, there. And angle. Angle in between the eyes usually. Works for me. Didn't wriggle. I don't think you got him in the brain.
Down a bit?
Yeah, try that. Try going forward to into his, yeah, forward further.
Not wriggling, is he?
No. Get the hooks out and.
He's well hooked, eh?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, you beauty. Eh?
Yep, that's a good one. Oh yeah.
You just put those on. We should put them in there. If you can just reel that up a bit. Oh, yeah, I'm happy with that.
You should be. You should be.
Alright. On for a photo.
I'll get that out the way.
Oh, he's not quite dead, is he?
No, he's not.
Get in front.
Try that one, yeah.
That's got him.
No, give it a twirl. Because it's not quiet, he should have stopped flopping.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, that should do.
Shit. Surely that's got him.
Hey,
No. No.
yeah.
Alright. Now let me pull my mask down. Pull my mask down for me.
just so everyone knows it's you.
Pray for life.
There you go. Measure him.
Oh, that's a cracker.
It is. That's a beauty. That's him. What do you got? Oh, not as big as I thought. I thought he would have done over 70.
That's alright.
He's just on 70, isn't he?
Alright, kill bag.
Yes. I'll just put that away. There we go.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Bleeding?
I have, yeah.
Well, coming through there, isn't it?
Yeah. So you're a brave man lifting like that. That knife lift will go through your hand.
Yeah, straight through there.
Yeah. Don't cut the bag.
That's right. Bad idea.
You're probably going through his gill on the other side if you're not going. Yeah, you are. Because it should be a nice easy cut. Yeah. Now, yeah, that's it. Go up all the way to his backbone. That's it. That's it. Good. Now you can throw a bit of water in there, and I'll set us back up to do that again, eh?
I am happy with that.
Yes, you should be. You should be. Can't stay here the night though, because it's too deep to anchor.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay. Let's do it again.
Hope so. I'm ready.
I'm glad we took the day off work now.
Oh, you and me both.
Hell yeah.
If you look just behind his head, you'll see that something's taken a bite out of him when he was younger. He's healed up pretty good, but he's still got that bit missing. It's amazing how much damage a fish can take and still survive.
You gonna take a bit of getting up again?
Yeah.
No, he's not finished yet. You might beat your personal best yet.
Oh, the toe could be foul hooked.
Well, that's true, yep.
I'm not feeling much head shake either at the moment, so it's got me a little bit worried. Yeah. That has got me a bit worried.
Oh, could still be something worth having.
Yeah, I think so. Come on. You got a handy net?
I have. I did check it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, this is my lucky rod. This rod, I've had this since I used to go fishing with Paul. We used to go spinning from mackerel and tuna and that.
Yeah.
And I've caught some snapper on it, I tell you. Used to snap a slayer.
Yeah, it certainly does all right.
I love it. I reckon I've had it 25 years.
Yeah, well, if it's working, don't change.
Oh, yeah, go for a run. Tire yourself out, I can do this all day. Actually, if you're going to give me some fish burgers, I want to get close here, mate.
Oh, okay. Come over and see if we can see some colour. I'll take a seat. I think you're ways off yet.
I think he's given up.
I'm not seeing the colour yet.
Not too far away though, because I don't think there's much on this reel. Well, it wasn't a full spoon, is what I mean. Yeah, rescuing fish today, but there he comes.
Got colour, have you?
There he comes.
Oh, right out there. Holy shit. Oh.
Get back there, mate.
that might be your personal best. Oh, bit of barotrauma there. Oh, wow. Gets better and better.
Hang on, how far off you been there? I'm twisted up there, mate. You pull that out.
I've got to get some of your photos off you again too. He's even bigger than the last.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Well, we can only get 2 over 70, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's our quota.
No, the other one's just on 70.
Yeah.
It was might be 69.
Oh.
86. 86. What was your PB?
82.
Oh, well, you beat it. There you go. Told you might. What do you read of that? I reckon that's 6. Oh, we might 7 or 6.5 maybe. What do you reckon?
Oh yeah, 6.5, 7.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I reckon someone's looking pretty happy in that photo.
Probably clear this rod here. There's a hook. There's a hook on the end of it with a bait. Here. There it is there. So, here. And I want the net, of course.
How far down were you?
Oh, nowhere near the bottom.
Oh, so I say they take them on the way down, and the lighter the sinker, the better.
Yeah, I had a fairly light sinker. And I had a good presentation on it too. Hey?
What colour yet?
No.
You're going to keep you on those peelers, eh?
Yeah.
You good size?
No, not as big as yours.
Yeah, they are, mate.
I got colour. There's a big one. Not as, like I said, not as big as. Oh, I got your rod too, one of your lines.
They're probably more 15.
Yeah.
Hang on.
I'll try and get the hooky up so that. Hey, I think you see if you can get yours clear now. Oh. He put the kill bag away.
Yeah. Pretty good angle so far, so I thought I'd let it go. 51.
51, is he? Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's lead.
I won't say no to that.
Nope. They're nice and sweet. That's nice.
Oh, yeah. Hey, first time ever, those last couple I got at Peel,
Yeah.
first time ever, your mother said, gee, that was a nice fish. She usually just says, oh, I hadn't got much taste.
I haven't got my taste back to my time. Those fish.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be shame, wouldn't it?
So that one there, is that the one that you just reset up there, the same sinker and stuff as well?
Yeah.
What did you have on it before, a teardrop?
No, I had a lighter click sinker.
Oh yeah.
Well, the GoPro battery went flat right when I got a double hook up on both my rods. Got Brad to wind one in. I bought the other.
So he's claimed it?
Of course I've claimed it.
No, I've claimed it.
Oh, Brad's claimed it. Okay.
No.
So yeah, that's him there. 52 and a 56 was it? So yeah, a couple of really nice snaps there. I'll put a new battery in for the next lot.
I'm really sorry the GoPro battery ran out then. There's quite a bit of mayhem going on with both rods going off on the drop. When the bite went quiet, we decided we'd move up to the 29 fathom line where I had enough anchor rope to anchor for the night. And on the way up there, we spotted some mackerel or something busting up, so we stopped to have a go at them. And it was about then that everything started to unravel. I looked at the fuel gauge and I saw we had about a third of a tank left. Since I'd forgotten to reset the fuel used gauge, I had no idea whether that was accurate or not, but it spooked us enough to make us decide to come home rather than risk carrying on to the 29 fathom line and maybe running out of petrol on the way back. So we didn't do our overnighter, which was very unfortunate. Even more unfortunate because when we got back to the garage, it only took 100 litres in a 170 litre tank, so that fuel gauge was way out. And had I remembered to reset the fuel used gauge, I would have known that. So disappointing end, but a really, really good trip, so it wasn't all that bad. We'll get over it. Now, I'll just mention that this scaler is the best scaler that I've ever used in my entire life. My old man made it when I was just a kid. Got a bit of stainless steel sheet and cut the strap out of it. Got a hacksaw, cut all the teeth into it, used a file to smooth them out. As I say, best scaler I've ever used. I've replaced the wooden handle on it since then, but other than that, still his original work. I've mentioned it in other videos, but I'll say it again because maybe people haven't watched all my videos. But if you're one of these people that don't scale your fish and you skin it instead, have a go at scaling it and cooking it with the skin on. Even if you don't eat the skin, it's easy to peel off once it's cooked, and it does add to the flavour if you cook it with the skin on. I reckon the fish has got a much better flavour cooked with the skin on than off. So really give it a go, see what you think. Whenever I get a fish that's big enough, I always take the wings out. If you haven't tried it, give it a go. Just take the wings out with the bones in. I cut the fins off. My wife, she doesn't like looking at the fins while she's eating it, but it is the sweetest meat on the whole fish. Just cook it with the bones in and then pick them out as you eat it.
will be congealed blood in the wings usually, so I just like to wash that off. My wife gets a bit squeamish about some things, and what she doesn't know won't hurt her. Just got to come back and clean up now. As for the rod, I was using this one. It's a pen rod with a pen reel on it, 20-pound braid, 20-pound mono leader, black magic, and I was just attaching the hooks to the snap swivel here. And I was also using pretty much the same rig, again a pen reel with a Shimano rod and a 40-pound braid, 40-pound mono leader. Other than that, all the same. And that was what I caught most of the fish on, these two. I had planned to do a better segment on the tackle, but a little bit unprepared for it, and the video is very long, so I'll just keep it short and sweet. Next time I'm out, I'll do a bit better. As for the bait, we had the liveys. A lot of them died. We used them all up as well. I don't think we got a fish on a livey. I think all our fish were actually caught on pilchards from Mr. Bait. So even the dead liveys didn't attract the fish as well as the pilchards on the day out. So there you go. Normally liveys do the work for you, but they didn't this time, so just as well we had the pilchards to take with us.
And that's it for the video. I very rarely go out with the intention of bagging out, but this time we made an exception. We're going for an overnighter, and we really did intend to bag out on the fish, because with the bad weather we've had this year, our freezers have been empty of fish more often than they've been full. So we figured it was worth bagging out this time, because there's no promise that the weather's going to improve anytime soon. And as I make this video looking at the weather prediction for next week, it's terrible. So anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you got something out of it. If you'd like to know some of the fishing spots around Stradbroke, east of Stradbroke, offshore, over the bar, go and have a look at the east of Stradbroke series that I'm doing. I'm putting the marks in there. You can see from the track that I've put up just where we stopped. Stopped on bait grounds just outside the bar, went around to the Cathedrals, and when that didn't work, we started looking at marks on the way up to the 29s, and we ended up stopping on the wide ground. All of that's in the videos that I've given east of Stradbroke. If they're not there already, there's a couple more videos coming in the series, and they'll be in them. So again, thank you for watching, and until next time, good fishing.